you can break the cycle of malnutrition, the cycle of poverty. You can break it by investing in women and children. And that's what I hope my research can achieve. My mother died when I was 3 years old. I never, got to know my mother. And I understand that she died of gestational diabetes. As a young boy growing up, I did not understand how food, which is supposed to make you grow up, everybody told me eat and so that you become tall, could at the same time, take away my mother. The more I dived into studying nutrition, the more I realized that, we can actually use nutrition to sort out a lot of the problems for majority of the population that is not even aware, just as probably my mother was not aware. In Kenya, we were able to prove and show to the entire scientific community that a pregnant woman who takes iron supplements during pregnancy has immense benefits for herself, her health, but also for her unborn baby. Before we did this study, there was a big debate about whether when pregnant women, especially in Africa or in malaria endemic regions, when they take iron, does iron make them more sick or does it make them more stronger? And the evidence at the time was leaning towards making them more sick. That's big good news for the pregnant women in Africa, because it means they can now consume their iron without the worry that they are going to get sick from the malaria. And that means they can now a doctor would be comfortably prescribed to a pregnant woman the iron supplements so that she can sort out the iron deficiency and so that her baby, which is growing in her womb, can develop better. We were the only hospital in a region of about 30,000 people, and 95% of all the babies born in that region were born in our hospital, and most likely with our intervention. We had a number of babies named after us. So we have babies with Dutch names there like Johanna, Saskia, Minke, but we also have a lot of babies born called Martin, like me. And it was always nice when they came for their clinic visits and you're being shown, hey, there's Martin. Oh, that's another Martin. Oh, that's Martin. It was nice. It's when you do research, sometimes there's these moments when you know that what you're doing is important. And this was one of those moments, when you see a baby that you held when it was being born come back to you, it's 1 year or 2 years, and it's healthy, running around. That's why we do this. For me, winning the Wageningen University Fund Research Award 2017 it means we can do it. It's not easy, it's really difficult work. Sometimes you feel like you want to quit. But when you get these kind of awards from your scientific colleagues, then they do recognize that it's important, and they do say, keep on doing what you're doing. And so it means a lot to be invited to run 2 big trials, and I think the Research Award had a lot to do with it. Yeah.